Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Mixed Media Mayhem. And this is our hop for June where we open it up and we invite anyone who wants to play along. As long as you're in our Facebook group, which will be linked down below, you can sign up every month and it's the last Friday of every month. So we are going to be scrap lifting the lovely Rebecca Moore. MK chose this one for the hop and it is gorgeous, and I have just got to figure out how to go ahead and make this work, right? So Rebecca's got lots of teals and greens. One photo, she's got like a sketchy square in the middle, and I cannot wait to try it. But it's also Pink Fresh Friday, which means my lovely friend Joanne Bartel puts together this hop, and we are to use Pink Fresh only. So I've got my fabulous Pink Fresh little collection here that I've been pulling out every month to play along with this hop. And it's got lots of florals. It's the garden party and the happy blooms and all kinds of fun things going on in there. So I cannot wait to start scrapping with this one. I just gotta find some pictures, right? I need just one picture, and I think I know which one I'm going to use. So I'm going to find that. I'm going to pull some of these out, get kind of the colors going on so I can figure out what colors I'm going to be using the mixed media, and I will be back to do the mixed media with you guys. But also, linked down below will be everybody that is playing along today with our fabulous Mixed Media Mayhem hop. So check them out when you're done with the video. I'll be right back to do some mixed media. So we're going to go ahead and do this photo of my brother. I've pulled in all of the blues and green elements from the Pink Fresh collections, and I'm going to use these green, whatever those are, enamel dots. I'm going to mat my photo with these strips. I've pulled in 4 close to my heart colors, so we have New England Ivy, Sapphire, Harbor, and Clover, and also this close to my heart stamp and thin cut, which is palm fronds, and that's how I'm going to go ahead and create all these fun little elements there. So we're going to do that on just some regular old white cardstock, but we're going to go ahead and use marine here from the gloss spray to get the fun packaging technique it looks like she's got going on behind everything. And that's, we're just going to need some nice white daisy cardstock from Close to My Heart. If you guys want to pick any of the Close to My Heart stuff up, I will have my affiliate link down below. So now we're just going to come in. So my photo is quite a bit bigger, so I think we can just trim it down just a smidge, right? Just take a little bit off up here, and a little bit there. Still going to be quite a bit bigger, but that's alright. So we're going to stick it right there, which means a lot. Alright, so we've got our black pen, our T-square ruler, and we are going to first make a dot. So I'm just going to go in. We're going to go 1.5 there. I'm going to do 1.5 here. And 1.5 there. Just going to try to mark, because obviously, like I said, mine's going to be a little bit bigger. So just little pencil marks, so that when we're drawing ours, and I don't know why I turned the paper to be honest with you, so we're just going to start somewhere right about here and just kind of make our little sketchy lines. To make the square. Oh, that was horrible. So we're just going to turn it over and start again. I hit my fingers. So we get that one there. Goodness me. And everything's going so nice. You guys ever do that? Everything's going to plan and then it just turns, takes a turn. Alright, so let's try this again, Becky, and not stab yourself. I think my favorite pin is finally going to crap out on me. I believe it is. Let's see, do we have another black pin? You would think I would have like 100 of them, but I don't. Let's see. That's the second one I've lost, so let's just check out my G2 gel pen. We're going to wipe some of the gooeys off of it. And we're just going to try this over here. I'm just going to go back and forth. The only thing is you don't want to run back over it. Like I don't want to push my ruler up because then it is going to smear it. I'm just going to be very careful. Very, very careful. Just keep going back and forth. So I mean, I know this doesn't seem mixed media-ish, but it kind of is. You know, because even you're just drawing sketchy lines is mixed media as well. You know, anything can be mixed media. That's what I say. Alright, we've got that part done. And now we just need to figure out like that corner less. So we're going to do our mixed media spreading out. So before we start doing that, let's go ahead and mat the photo so we know how much of a square that we have to have. Plus it'll give time for that ink to dry a smidge. We're going to put a nice little green border right around this guy. And I apologize, I don't know what Pink Fresh collection this one's from. I've just got them all mixed up and the branding strips were already cut off. So, but now this little trick here I learned from watching the lovely Laura Alberts, and she takes 6x6 paper pads and totally rocks them. So if you guys have not checked out her channel, please go do so. Give her lots of love and support. Okay. Just trim that off there, then I just trim that even with the photo. We're just going to make this line up there. That was pretty darn good. So see, saving the scraps in a collection is, I actually like to do that. So this guy's going to go right about here. We're going to take our pencil and just kind of draw the line so I know where it's at, because I don't really want to waste a lot of energy making that pretty if we're just going to cover it up, right? And that would probably be like my favorite spot. You guys know how it is. So we're going to write photo in here just in case it helps anyone. Alright, so now this, I always take my old school letter opener. We're going to move this out of the way too. I've even got my title on there, which is Uncle Greg time, because she had something about time for tea. So I thought that'll be fun. Alright. So my old school stainless steel letter opener, I just put it in there and mix it around, right? Get everything nice and mixed up. Get some of that acrylic that is on there. And then I clean that off on my rag. I just don't want it to hit the edges, because then we're going to have those funky, harsh lines. So we're going to dip it in there and just kind of have a tree frog outside my window. Can you guys hear that? He's making lots of tree froggy noises. And then we're just going to start popping that in. Whoa. Probably wasn't the best idea to use one that was folded, but that's alright. And then I just kind of turn. And we'll just kind of keep adding until we're happy, right? So I'm liking the way that looks, but we do want to go a little bit further. So if you think you've got enough, you always tend to want to go a little bit further, just because it's going to get covered up. I mean, we're going to put lots and lots of stuff on this, so we're just going to come in and kind of just bring it out a smidge. And we're going to do this top, and then we're going to add another layer of like a different color blue on top of it. So, same thing. And get that in there. And we'll just keep going until we're happy with the way it looks. But this color is really pretty. It is somewhat mixing with the blue, or the black ink. Get that just a little bit more. And then just a few more layers with this color, and we'll let it dry. And come back and add a little bit more. Or of a different color, I guess I should say, right? Alright. Then we're going to do some splatters. Because who doesn't like a good splatter? And then we're going to spin it, because I'm a firm believer in spinning the paper to get the splatters to go in all sorts of different directions. Kind of going crazy, aren't we? And, oh, I smeared it. I knew I was going to do that eventually, but it's alright. It's alright. It's going to be on the back of the page too, so. Alright, so we're going to let this dry, and then I'm going to come in with this turquoise color. Just because the background needs to be just a smidge off of everything else, and I think we've achieved that thus far. So it's either going to be this turquoise color. Oh no, I think we're going to go sage. We're going to not brighten it up, so we're going to go sage. So once this is dry, we'll come back and put another layer on. So now we're going to go ahead and add the sage to this. This is all dry. And then while that's drying, I am going to go ahead and stamp out the leaves and get those run through the die cutting machine so that we can start creating a fun layout. I do like the way this looks. If you guys have not checked out Rebecca, which I'm sure you have, because she is awesome. Like, her designs are just gorgeous. How she just keeps coming up with crazy, fabulous designs, I'll never know. But I'm glad that she does, because she's always an inspiration. And I'm really excited that MK chose to lift her. We just try to think of people that aren't going to get upset if we lift them. You know, there's been quite the issue with that lately. So it's kind of why we changed everything up and we started doing more of a, here's like a, you know, recipe type thing, and see how you can incorporate that. And it also gives you, you know, a little bit more free range. I know that I like to kind of create my own thing. I don't always want to, you know, I like to design my own way, I guess is the way of saying, you know. It's okay to like get inspiration and stuff, but, you know, I've got like a certain thing and I'm like, oh, I would love to be able to grab that, and, you know, but then it's like, oh, you gotta, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but we're just doing the packaging techniques because this is all about mixed media, so we definitely want to make sure that we are getting the mixed media portion on that. And I am trying to get ahead. You guys know I'm always trying to get ahead, but I actually, this is the first time in a long time that I'm actually getting the Mixed Media Mayhem done well before the day before. Because we are taking a mini trip over the weekend, so you'll be seeing this, and we'll be on our way to Chicago to see the Grateful Dead play in, well, the Dead and Company, because it's Grateful Dead, you know, Jerry's gone. But me and my husband both truly love them, and we decided that it would just be a nice, fun little trip for us. Get out, do stuff, and we had actually planned that before we knew about the vacation, so it was kind of what we were doing this year. We were just going to pretty much just do a whole bunch of like little weekend trips. Well, I guess not a whole bunch, but, and then we took the vacation, and, you know, things kind of took a turn from there, right? So now we're just all over the place. Alright, so now we want to splatter this up as well. I like those two colors together. That's a fun color combination. And when you get this material, this media on thicker, it doesn't absorb into the paper, and it reminds me of dried spray paint. I think it's really cool. This is like one of my favorites mediums to work with. These gloss sprays. They're definitely different than anything else that is on the market. And then, you know, I just turn. And just kind of come in and splatter everything up. And one more turn. I'm going to put a big drop right there to cover up the smear mark I did. Alright. So we're going to put this to the side once again and let it dry. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get my stamping and all that stuff done. Now it does kind of look like a blobby mess, but it's actually really cool. It looks very cool in person. So we're going to let this dry, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've got all of these stamped out. Some of them I didn't cut out too well, so we'll see if we can hide some of those pieces within all the mixed media. I've taken my photo and double matted it on the green now. Popped it up on some foam, and it's going to go here. And then we're going to make the explosion here and add some of these fun embellishments. But I love the way that this looks. This turned out super uber great. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuck down. Whoa, see, my foam sometimes like repels the ATG. So I always come in with some liquid adhesive, and we're going to pop this right here. Place that firmly down, and then I have all these green bits and pieces that we're going to pop in. So, you know, I actually just want to use that piece. I'm going to make that like a nice little extra layer right here. You guys know that I am notorious for the top, for pulling stuff back up, right? It's just who I am. We can do a bit of hidden journaling right in there somewhere. Alright, so I'm going to go away and get some stuff figured out and get some of these put on there, and we'll be right back. So I went ahead and tucked everything in. I ended up using everything that I picked. The only thing that I still have out are the opposite colors. You know, we might be able to just toss these guys in here just to kind of jazz it up a bit. So a lot of my mixed media did get covered up, but kind of what we expect, right? Like, can't have them. That's why I always say go a little bit bigger than you think you're going to need. Alright, so we throw in just to pick up some of that little periwinkle color, but I love it. Here's Rebecca's original. And here is my recreation. It is so beautiful. I absolutely adore this layout, and I'm going to have to try mixing the medias like that again, where I layered the colors on top of each other. It just really worked. So I am loving it. Don't forget to check everyone else out that's playing along today with our hop. There'll be some new faces. And if you would like to join next month in July, go ahead and hop on down to the Facebook group Mixed Media Mayhem. It will be listed down below. And you can go ahead and sign up. It'll be the last Friday of the month. And it should be posted. We usually post that around the 1st of July. We'll post the lift or whatever we're going to do for Mixed Media Mayhem, and the sign-ups shall begin. I want to thank you all. Don't forget to check out my friends. Remember to be kind, and I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, and I also forgot. Don't forget to check out all my friends playing along with Pink Fresh Friday. I used everything Pink Fresh other than this Close to My Heart stamp set and die and the Close to My Heart inks and all the mixed media stuff. But that's what it's about. We're allowed to bring in a little bit of those other things, but it has to be majority Pink Fresh, and I did use a lot of the Pink Fresh. And I've got the title down here. I don't know if I said that. We've popped in a whole bunch of fun little elements up here just to get things, you know, rolling. Absolutely love it. I cut this frame in half and tucked it in on both sides. But yeah, so everyone's down below, and that's going to do it. Thank you guys. Bye.